So I'm trying really hard right now not to kind of lose my shit after I just had a crappy doctor's appointment. Now, I know a lot of you know that obviously I've had weight loss surgery. This is not a fucking secret. And I've tried to get information and consultations for skin removal. Let's just say today was one for the fucking books. I am a very firm believer that when somebody has you fill out a form, you read the fucking form. So if you're requiring this information and says, okay, this is what this patient is here for and here to see, maybe I should read the fucking chart. I cannot stand arrogant doctors who look through and talk through you, not to you. Big problem with that. Huge problem. And it just literally just set me off. I had a consultation with this doctor before we even thought we were going to be able to have Bodhi. So this started with this particular doctor back in, 2015. So like the end of 15, beginning of 16, somewhere in that neighborhood. And their office at first canceled me 3 times because of emergency surgery. So, needless to say, I'm like, okay, but they take my insurance. Cool. So, okay, well, let's see what they can do and what they can improve, right? So, I mean, hey, what's going to be the harm? Wrong. Harm is a bitch. So I go in and I say, this is what I would like to have done. This is what I'd like to have done. This is what I can afford. This is where I can do what I can do. I have a child who will always require additional needs. I can't have these huge fucking medical bills for myself. I'm sorry, I just can't do it. I can't go into fucking debt to try to remove skin that I put on myself throughout the years. I just can't do it. And rather than be like, okay, well, this is what you want done, cool. It was like I was shamed into it. Like, oh, well, this is what this is gonna look like, and, this is all this is gonna do, but then if we do this, and then we do that, and we do, so kept adding on, ticking on shit, and I'm sitting there, and Daryl was with me, like, he could tell my body language what the fuck I was thinking when I was thinking. So I've wasted all this time, all this energy, all this resource because I had to schedule respite to come be with my Bodhi today. And again, thank God. I can't even call her respite. She's our Gigi. I had to make sure Gigi had time so she could come be with Bodhi. And she did. Thank God for her. Literally every fucking day. So I take time out of my day to get downtown on a fucking Friday in the afternoon. So we'll just put that out there because it's already 110. And then you go through, don't read my chart, don't really stand while I'm there, and just say, you point out what you don't like on your body. It's on the fucking form. How about I don't like all the fucking skin you can see? This is not, is this brain science? Are you a fucking Can you not read? I have questions now. So you go through the evaluation, and you're getting pictures taken of yourself naked, fun times, and then it's like, well, this is what this is going to look like, and then you have the balls to again be like, it's not going to be pretty. Well, then you're a fucking shit surgeon. If it's not going to be pretty, what the fuck? And then it's like, here's what I told you I wanted to do because I can get it covered by insurance, and you're like, well, I don't know if insurance will cover it. What the fuck are you talking about? Submit it and find out. All I wanted was for the surgeon to look at me and say, yes, I can do this. Let's submit to insurance. It's not going to be breathtaking, obviously. It's not the full, complete picture. And I'm aware of what a panniculectomy looks like. I'm not stupid. I just need to be functioning for a fucking 2.5-year-old who's going to be up and running without getting sores on my body and throwing out my back and hips every fucking time I do it. I like to actually jog at the gym instead of have to do this bitch-ass walk, run situation so that I don't get a fucking hernia. And then nobody seems to fucking care. Like, and they're like, okay, well, we can do it, but then it would be, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, $6,000 down. I didn't ask for any of that shit. I'm not giving you $6 fucking grand where I can fly to fucking Mexico, the doctors that my friends have gone to, and have head to toe for 13 G's. I'll stay up for that one. And it's outpatient. Who the fuck does outpatient? Are you joking? You're going to remove that much skin and then just send me on my fucking way? No recovery? To say that I was shocked was putting it mild. To say that I wasted my time, I became livid. You think I'm gonna let you put a fucking knife on me? Are you out of your goddamn mind? I have had enough surgeries to know when I'm dealing with a fucking arrogant ass. Later on tonight, I will absolutely lose my shit. I will break down and cry when I go to bed. Tearing up thinking about it. Because nothing pisses me off worse than getting so far every time and there never being a straight line from A to B. Never A to B. Yes, I would love to have skin removed from my head to my toe and tightened and rock a cute body. That would be awesome. What I am trying to do is remove skin so that when I have a child who absolutely physically needs me, like he does now, and I wind up getting hurt from it sometimes, unfucking fortunately, that I don't get as injured. That's what I'm trying to do. Can you just remove enough skin so a motherfucker doesn't get injured? That's all I want to do. That's what I want. And for some reason, this seems to be a fucking conundrum for everyone. It's a very hard thing to not be able to do something that you know will benefit you in a multitude of ways, but much more so for functionality purposes. That's what's really just... I'm trying to be the best mom that I can to my child, the best wife that I can, the best person I can be to myself in a functioning mode where I do not risk injury, skin ripping, hernias, throwing out my back, having sharp fucking pains all the time in my hips, and having potentially my abs separate from themselves and just ripping. Fucking sucks. And it's never a straight line. There's never an answer A to B. I can't say, this is what I'd like, so I'd like to do. Where can I get help for it? Look, as I sit here, I'm literally looking at a rainbow. So I took a picture of it. Because again, you're going to knock a bitch down. Bitch is going to hurt for a minute. I get it. I'm going to hurt. But I'll get the fuck back up. There will be another way. I may have plan A, B, B1, B2, C4, skip D, E, and F, go to L and M. Story of my life. And all I really want at the end of the day is just to be the best person I can in the shell that I have. Because what people see on the outside does not match what's on the inside. I can do so much more. Unfortunately, this is a hurdle that the shell wins and overtakes what's inside. It's very painful to admit that, but I did this shit to myself. I, as a kid, ate. It's what I did. It's how I comforted myself. It was my addiction, and it went into my young adulthood and stayed. And then I did something about it, and I don't have any skin that bounced back. And then I've had a child, and I don't have skin that bounces back. And I have so much skin that if they probably took it all off of me, it would weigh what Bodhi weighs. And I carry that burden every day, and it hurts, and it sucks. Because at what point do I have to stop paying for my own mistake? I get it. I abused food. I did. I absolutely did. But I did it from a young age. And it was hard. It was really fucking hard. Come hell or high water, I will find a way or I won't. I will do whatever it takes, and then we'll see. I've got tenacity. I've got resilience. But man, when you get fucking knocked down, you just get knocked down. What do? You know? I can only do what I can do and what I'm capable of. And when I get told no, or there's roadblocks, or people don't listen, I get frustrated. I get annoyed. I get hurt. I just want to complete what I have done and move on with that portion of my life, and that finally be out of existence. So maybe I will be in my 50s before it gets done, or whatever the case is. It won't stop me. Just for a minute, I had to pause. Because for this moment, it really just is breaking me. It's breaking me. It's ugly. I don't like to be broken. However, I will persevere. And then it's beautiful. So I can't complain too much. You know, you learn a lesson, you move on. A reason or a season, right? So I guess positive vibes, and put on your literal and figurative big girl panties and deal with your shit, because that's what we all have to do, right? Just a day. It's just a fucking day.